has a new start in Los Angeles alongside LeBron James. And the Lakers now boast 2 top 10 players. Kevin, this is a team with legitimate championship aspirations.
And DA, that's the standard for the Lakers organization. Thanks for that report. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Aldridge.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. DeRozan out there with Lyles. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Dion Waiters. And Harrell's in at the 5 down low.
And with LeBron James managing to extend his prime, the pressure is on this Lakers organization to make the most of it.
Yeah, you're right, Jay. I mean, it's the kind of pressure you want, though. I mean, getting those superstar players is the hard part. Finding that supporting cast, that's the hard work part.
Murray finds Aldridge. Here is Forbes. Inside. DeRozan gets the bucket.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Pass to Harrell. Dishes it to Schroeder. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Murray. Schroeder kicks to Waiters. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Murray against Davis. Aldridge left side. Great D that time from Harrell.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Here's LeBron. A rebound by the Spurs. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
They needed more fire and intensity tonight. Even if they don't win the battle of the boards, they have to put up a fight.
Murray for 3. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Here's Schroeder. The Lakers rebound. Waiters on the wing. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Here's Harrell, and it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. DeRozan passes to Murray. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen by Davis. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. And Waiters with the stop.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Murray, the pass to DeRozan. Now here's Aldridge. James covering. Back to Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Schroeder. Fires from 14, and there's another one for the Lakers.
All James needs is just a little room. You got to go over the pick every time, or else he's probably going to burn it.
Passes it to Lyles. To the wing on the left. Double team on Aldridge. He feeds it to DeRozan. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
It's common to see wing players improve their perimeter shooting in the league, but DeMar DeRozan's most striking growth has been his ball handling and playmaking. He's been dynamic with the ball in his hands.
First one falls for him. And Greg DeRozan watching a ton of films of guys like Andre Miller and Sam Cassell operating in the pick and roll.
Not only that, Kevin, to strengthen his left hand, he'd use it for daily activities like writing, leaving no stone unturned to become an expert initiator.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Now LeBron. We saw him with 29 points last game. Outside, Davis. Just 5 on the clock. He's looking for LeBron and finds him.
And you think of all the different images in your mind over the years of James attacking the rim.
Murray surveying the D. Spurs working the ball around now. Aldridge kicks to Lyles. There's 3-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for 3rd on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, was the heir apparent to Jordan.
On the free throw, no good. And coming up as an only child in difficult circumstances, LeBron James said he had to grow up early, take charge of his life at a young age.
Yeah, that's what made him such a solid person and a great basketball player. Ever since he sought control of his own destiny, Kevin, he empowered trusted friends along the way. He's paved a new path for players taking ownership of their careers.
Lyles, no good.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Now here's DeRozan after LeBron James's miss. And that one drops. 6 points for DeMar DeRozan.
You can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
James outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the official start of the season, Chris. Is there any opening day for you that sticks out in the many years you played in the NBA?
One opening game, and I don't remember who we played, but I know it was with Allen Iverson. And AI and I had meetings before the season, and we were talking about just how much we wanted to win. We knew we were coming up on the end of our careers, or I remember never entering a preseason with so much hope, because I knew that he was in, I knew that I was in, and we knew that we both wanted it so bad. So I think we both scored 30 or did something crazy like that. I don't remember, but coming out with him that preseason was so special, because I knew we were going to set the tone for how our team was going to play, and we were engaged that year.
Rudy Gay's checked in for San Antonio. Both good from the line that time.
The agility, instincts, the power. I mean, James remains a dominant figure on both ends.
Murray with it, picked up by Davis, and the foul called on Anthony Davis. That's his first foul. Schroeder against Murray. To the paint, and stolen by Harrell.
That's going to be an easy bucket if he doesn't get his hand to that pass. Well defended.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for San Antonio. They trail by 9 points. It doesn't go for him. And the Lakers going the other way now. Schroeder outside. Now the pass to Davis. Over Murray. That one off the back iron and out. Spurs trail by 9. Here's Forbes. Count that bucket.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Schroeder passes to LeBron. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. And 12 points for LeBron.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Pass to Gay. The 11-footer. Yes, that goes in.
And Gay is very confident from the mid-range. When he has his feet under him, he's extremely reliable from there.
Bounce pass, Schroeder. Shoots, nails the baby hook. LeBron's got 14.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
Here is Forbes. He is defended by Harrell. Here's Murray. Great D that time from Davis.
Got to give him credit for his confidence. I mean, he hasn't hit a single shot this quarter, but he still keeps firing.
Count the basket. And now it's an 11-point Los Angeles lead.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Gay outside. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the wily athleticism of Gay helps him in these situations. Just so clever at finding ways to bury shots against defenders.
James outside. It's hauled in by Lyles.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Lakers leading by 9. Stolen by Gay. Here's Murray. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And he drops it in from the low post. LA is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. LeBron, that's a 2-pointer. And again, the Lakers no good.
Golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
Here's Schroeder. Murray with the defensive effort. Spurs trail by 7. Gay passes to Murray. That one goes in. Murray's got his second basket of the night.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Chris, at that free throw line, there's a lot of chirping, isn't there, among the players around the lane. It just seems like their mouths are always moving. A lot of chirping.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, for the ones that aren't sucking there and are tired, they're talking to each other. It's the only real break in action. And there's times, too, you get to see what has happened a few of the plays before, so you get to bust the guy up with some jokes or just flat out talking trash. And sometimes guys are saying, I hate to tell you this, but sometimes the guys are going, man, listen, I'm so tired. He's going to make this free throw. Don't push me too hard on this. I got to get this stuff on the side.
They say that, huh?
Oh, yeah. Especially to the guys. I remember saying that to Ben Wallace one time. He was my rookie, and I was like, listen, man, you know Legs is going to make this free throw, man. Come on, don't push me all the way into the basket. You'd have a good
What was the response?
He pushed me into the basket.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Gay. A rebound by the Lakers. Harrell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Waiters. That's tipped. Here is Forbes. Murray outside. Pass to Gay. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's now 6 points for Rudy Gay.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Davis. Harrell trying to free himself up. And it's Davis missing.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
And Gay is just so crafty inside, forcing the defense to hit him in the paint.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. The free throw drops for Gay.
Oh, well, Kevin, throughout his career, Gay has been an offensive force and mastermind in manipulating defenses.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Spurs also with the sub. White's checked in. And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And it's Rondo with the ball for Los Angeles. 4-point game. And here is Harrell. 14 points from him the last game against Houston. Puts it up from 12. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And although not the biggest guy, you got to love how Rondo uses his body inside. Has a great touch as well around the rim.
Now, here's Lyons. A 14-point game for him in the win against Dallas. Here's Aldridge, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Aldridge has got his second bucket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Passes it to Rondo. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Davis. It's hauled in by Lyles. Lyles got 5 rebounds tonight. Gay misses.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Kuzma kicks to Waiters. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Trying to get open is Davis. They get it back. And stolen by Murray. "17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Aldridge dishes to Murray. Outside, White. There's the pass to Lyles. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And he should thank the team for those 2 points. Nobody paid much attention to him on that play.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. We come back right after this. LeBron James is the all-time leader in playoff field goals made, and he had this to say about his ability to nail clutch shots.
I always feel like I got it. I always feel like I got it in the clutch, no matter what's going on throughout the course of a game. Even when you're struggling at times or you're not shooting the ball particularly well, I just feel like it's going in.
And you know, Greg, that's the type of confidence you got to have.
The words of a leader. James has proven time and time again that he's dangerous in late game situations.
We welcome you back to Noche Latina. Becoming an annual tradition is always here on 2K Sports, and always exciting. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off today, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter to play. On the court for San Antonio, Gay and Aldridge are up front. Then it's DeRozan, Then it's White, and it's Walker in at the 2. Here's Rondo after Rudy Gay's bucket. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Rondo. Kuzma's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a 4-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Mavericks. Outside, White. Pass to DeRozan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. See, we've heard some people criticize the league's obsession with the three-pointer, saying the game is less fun to watch. You and I have talked to coaches who do not like the style of play. Would you agree with that?
You know what, I do, Kev, but it's all in the way that it happens. So let's talk about a team like Golden State, okay? Golden State shoots so many threes, right? But they don't shoot the most threes, and they have the best ball movement. And they still take the most number of twos. And so they have a balanced game. Now, they have 3 of the best shooters last season out of any team maybe in the history of the game. And they don't take the most threes, but then you have teams that have every guy shooting under 30%, and they're shooting 100 threes with no ball movement. Yeah, something's backwards. It's still about playing basketball and shooting threes, not shooting threes during a game that happens to be a basketball game, if that makes any sense.
It does. Perfect sense. And he sinks the second. Lakers leading by 3. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Kuzma outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Oh, he's such an active guy, Kev. It's hard to guard Kuzma and not foul him sometimes.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
And he knocks down the first one. And very light-footed is Kuzma. Moves well for his size.
You know, kind of a tweener in terms of build, but he has the ability to light up that scoreboard, something every team can use.
And both free throws good for Kuzma.
And many people are high on Kuzma, an all-around player with a promising future given his impressive skill set.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from DeRozan. And the Lakers with possession here. They've led by as many as 11 points. Rondo looking around. Davis kicks to Waiters. 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That's his first foul. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. White wide open. He fires. He nails it. And we're tied up. White's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rondo passes to Harrell. And Derek White picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Kuzma kicks to Rondo. Pass to Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Rondo. Takes a 3. They get it back. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 5 now.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Now here's DeRozan. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Now here's Davis following the miss by DeRozan. Davis, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Now Kuzma. Can't hit that one. Gay with the defensive effort. Walker finds White. Gay against Rondo. From 11 feet away, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Down low. That's good from Caldwell-Pope on the assist by Kuzma. Caldwell-Pope's got his first basket of the night. Spurs trail by 4. Now here's DeRozan. 9 points in the game so far. Second shot opportunity. And oh, that was close. He draws the foul. He'll shoot 2. That one on Davis. For San Antonio, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
The first one falls.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Nadu, he's checked in for the Spurs. So he gets them both. And that turnaround jumper of Aldridge's, Greg, just impossible to defend.
Long arms, that high release point. When it's falling, well, we saw him get OKC 56. This man can take over.
Now here's Kuzma. Last time 14 points for him. Shoots over DeRozan. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Here's Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. There's always at least one joker on every roster. Who was the funniest guy, Chris, you ever played alongside?
Oh, man, by far is Jay Will. Jay Will, White Chocolate. He was the funniest before the game, after the game, during the game. He would, you know, it'd be a bad call by a ref or something. He'd say something to the ref would laugh and pat him on the butt. I mean, he was, he's a funny guy. He's somewhere right now telling jokes, having somebody laugh and fall out on the floor. It was just his personality. A hard worker, but he definitely was the joker on the court.
The Lakers making a switch here. James is checked in. is no good. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Here's Walker after the basket by the Lakers. Back to Aldridge. Rebound by Harrell.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Pass to Walker. The pass to Medu. Here's DeRozan. LeBron with the block.
James is just a sensational shot blocker. You got to check your rear view mirror. He's relentless.
Inside. And Harrell slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, and Greg, they've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and then that helps account for their lead.
Now, here's Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And taking a look here at some numbers for DeMar DeRozan. Coming off a terrific season. Last season put up about 21 points a game, 6 assists and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
Hey, every symphony needs a conductor. He unifies his teammates, sets the tempo, and they make some sweet, sweet music.
And he makes the first. Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. And they double up James. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Caldwell Pope's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I could watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, you got your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have through some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
While we have the time, let's take a look at last season's best transition team. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by LeBron. And stolen by James. And LeBron throws it down.
When you give James a lane to the basket, he's going to dunk it hard. Amazing watching him just glide through the air.
Spurs trail by 11. DeRozan surveying the D. He dishes it to Walker. Gets it to go from 18 feet away.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in.
Now here's James. He's got 23. Davis. The rebound by Medu.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Rondo with the ball. And it's sent back by Aldridge. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Mills with it, now guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And here's James outside. A shot that time, not on target. And the Spurs going the other way now.
He hasn't been able to do much damage outside the three-point line. Just one triple for him in the game, and that was back in the first quarter.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Davis. He has 5. Pass to Harrell. 5 to shoot. Here's Rondo. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. And the first one at the line is good.
Didn't have a free throw in the first quarter, but you can see he's starting to play with more energy now. He has a tougher attitude.
Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Caldwell Pope. Lyles checked in for the Spurs. And so Walker nails both of them. Now Rondo. Pass to James. And he makes good on the layup. LeBron's got 25 points in the game.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
DeRozan against James. Passes it to Medu. Tries a 3. There's Lyles. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here is Morris. He kicks to LeBron. Bangs home the trifecta. James has got 11 points in the quarter. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 4. Over to the left wing. Mills, that's a 2-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Right side, Rondo. Can't connect from short range.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And Walker kicks to DeRozan. Great D that time from James.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. James against DeRozan. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there. He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
Poked away. Rondo with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. And James throws it down.
I like to say I'm blown away, but honestly, with LeBron, a game like this, it's just par for the course.
And the pass to Mills. Back to DeRozan. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
Here's Rondo. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 5 assists tonight.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Now, here's DeRozan. 9 points in the game so far. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. And here's Mills for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Mills has got his 3rd basket of the night. And so we conclude the first half. Los Angeles on top as they end the second quarter with a 13-5 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well as keep myself in a good group too. So hopefully I can do a better job of that in the second half.
We'll see how it goes. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 32 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 steal. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Ernie, the first half was all about Bron. Time after time, we see him taking over games. But to do it like this many years, it's unreal, Ernie.
Kenny, how do you think San Antonio played?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the file because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. What can you say? LeBron James, what an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Oh, you're so right, Greg. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the seams, getting to the rim, and then finishing strong.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Lakers leading by 9. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Deion Waiters is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And Harrell's in at the center position. That's the group starting the second half for Frank Vogel.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
And the guard, Bryn Forbes, won back-to-back state championships as a high schooler in the state of Michigan. A couple years at Cleveland State, then transferred back to the state of Michigan and played at Michigan State.
And after that time at Michigan State, he went undrafted, but Kevin really has developed into a steady rotation player in the NBA. And by the way, quite a knockdown shooter.
That's good from Forbes. Both free throws good from Forbes. Lakers leading by 9. Waiters outside. Pass to Harrell. Schroeder looking over the floor. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists now in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's DeRozan. No coverage that time. DeRozan's got 11. Los Angeles has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark, shooting the 3-ball well. Schroeder against DeRozan, and that one's good. Schroeder.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Murray kicks to Lyles, to the paint. Here's Aldridge, and Aldridge slams it in.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here's LeBron. He's got 32, and that one, good. He's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
DeRozan against LeBron. Great D that time from LeBron.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been able to solve it.
Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
Yeah, with no defensive pressure at all, you've got to be able to make that exchange.
DeRozan against James. DeRozan dishes to Murray. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Murray's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They're on target from the start of the half. I mean, they're moving well. They're getting some good shots. That makes them 3 for 4 from the field since halftime.
Now here's Harrell. The dish to LeBron. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now.
I mean, the passing genius of LeBron coming to the surface. I mean, a look that only a few players in the league can make.
Pass to Lyles. To the inside. Here's Aldridge, and another basket for San Antonio.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Schroeder finds Harrell. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. The drive by James. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll be taking on Paul Millsap and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves. Free throw good, James. And both free throws good for LeBron. Spurs trail by 11. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Fast break, the Lakers. Schroeder leading the charge. Waiters passes to Harrell. Sinks that one from the post. Harrell's got 6 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Aldridge. And Forbes kicks to Murray. Outside DeRozan. Aldridge down low. He's defended by Harrell. Out to DeRozan. Just 2 to shoot. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Lakers. LeBron's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Davis. Finished off the break. 13 points in the game.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Here is Forbes. Passes to DeRozan. Aldridge trying to break free, and it's DeRozan missing. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Murray. 6 points for him. At the top of the key, Forbes. Davis against DeRozan. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Murray, no good. Lakers leading by 15. A finish. And it's Schroeder missing.
He's got to do a better job making the D pay for their mistakes.
And there's the pass to DeRozan. San Antonio again missing. The Lakers have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Here's Waiters. And no good. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. San Antonio also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Trey Lyles. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. Now here's LeBron. He's got 34. And it's Harrell missing. And here's Gay. Murray outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Now here is Aldridge. 12 points for him. The shot by Bellinelli. No good. Waiters surveying the D. LeBron against Bellinelli. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Bellinelli. Here's Gay and finished off by Gay.
Oh, my goodness. The speed of Gay is overwhelming for many defenders. He really uses both his size and his quickness in transition extremely well.
Waiters finds Kuzma. Schroeder outside. Floats one, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge. The Lakers have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That's good from Schroeder. Markieff Morris is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. Schroeder hits them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Spurs trail by 13. Murray outside. That one doesn't go. So the Lakers will take it the other way.
Yeah, and at Utah, Kyle Kuzma restricted to more of a traditional power forward role. Now the wide open NBA style has unleashed his game. He always wants to give him some numbers, and tonight he's given him plenty.
San Antonio with the ball after the basket by the Lakers. And Murray, here we go. Basket good. Murray's got 10 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Chris, really a combo forward game for Kuzma. He's comfortable playing small forward as well.
Well, defensively, I think he's better on the wing. I mean, think about this. In high school, he was only 5'9" as a freshman. Man, did he grow. He has experience on the perimeter.
Just 3 to shoot. James. LaMarcus Aldridge grabs the miss. Aldridge has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Cloak loose and stolen by James. Morris, left side. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Okay, look, if you're going to foul Morris, you got to foul him hard. When you don't, he uses his muscle to finish over.
And I just love the skill set that Markieff Morris has, Greg, at that forward position.
He really is a do-it-all type of forward for this team. Can step outside and shoot, but has no problem guarding anyone on the front line of the opposition.
The Spurs making a switch here. White's checked in. Free throw good for Morris.
You know, I like Morris. He's a valuable contributor on both ends of the floor. Now, he's a sniper from deep, and he can definitely lock you up on D as well.
Pass to Bellinelli. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Waiters.
And let's check out stats for James. Great showing for him last season. Putting in about 27 points a game, 8 assists and 8 rebounds. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
He's oozing with confidence. I mean, and it shows. Every time he steps on the floor, he expects to dominate.
Now here's Waiters following the shot by Rudy Gay. Kuzma outside. Here's Schroeder. Here's Morris. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Morris is such a gifted scorer in the paint. He utilizes both his height and weight to get deep inside.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10. Pass to Gay. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
The lift that Gay has poses so many issues for defenders, especially when he's going up with the shot.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game. First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Gay.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Lakers leading by 16. James outside. And they double up James. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. And it's Rudy Gay with the rebound. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. Murray dishes to Aldridge. Outside, White. Back to Aldridge. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
Schroeder against White. Sweet little floater. 8 points for Dennis Schroeder.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Murray outside. Feeds to Gay, and then Gay with the dunk.
And when Gay is nearby, you have to be aware of his vertical. He really rocks the rims on these jams.
Lakers leading by 14. Waiters outside. Passes it to Kuzma. Morris outside. Doubled by Murray. Schroeder kicks to Morris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Morris. James has got 38 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Gay. Up and in on the layup. Gay's got 18 points in the game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Here's James. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Raiders against White. From 12 feet out. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. There's 49 seconds left to play in the third. They get the rebound.
Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Aldridge against Morris. Aldridge kicks to Bellinelli. Back to Aldridge. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession.
I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Lakers. Spurs also with the sub. Nadu, he's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Morris. He can't get that one to fall.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Gay against Kuzma. Gay with it. Over Morris. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
No, it's quick decision making. You see a guy open, you can't hesitate. That's an outstanding play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Lyles out there with Medu. Then there's DeJounte Murray. Then there's Bellinelli. And it's White in at the 2. Kuzma passes to Schroeder. And White with the block. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Kuzma picks one up. The first one falls. Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for the Spurs. And both free throws good for White. Now Rondo. Outside, Davis. LeBron outside. Over DeRozan. Nice shot by James. James has got 40 points.
If they close this win out, I know who my MVP is. His offensive performance tonight has been unreal.
Here's Murray. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Morris has got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires top of the key. Offensive rebound. Here's Davis. It's tipped. Murray right side. Chalk up 2 there.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
Los Angeles leading by 12. The drive by LeBron.
Oh, nice. Come on, Hall of Fame athleticism and ability. James has no problem throwing it down in style.
Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
He's made the most of the halftime break. He shook off the problems he had in the first half, and he's starting to settle in.
Morris outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Morris isn't afraid of getting whacked. In fact, he welcomes it when he's going up to shoot.
Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. Spurs trail by 14. Outside DeRozan. Looking to end his cold spell. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
He's off on the first. Harrell, he's checked in for Morris. And he's good on the second. Here's Rondo. James outside. Loads it up for Davis. The alley-oop layup. Very well done.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a pass to the hoop and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Now here's Murray. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Rajon Rondo.
And making his return from the ACL tear, DeJounte Murray, long, athletic, and young. He still has a very bright future.
And the first one at the line is good. And Murray winning second team all defense in 2018. And Greg, at that time, he was only 21.
And that's been his strong suit. If he can hit perimeter shots consistently, he can be a star.
And so Murray nails both of them. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. James outside. The pass to Davis. To the middle. Harold. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no life at the end of the time. Strange game for him. Barely made any noise in the first half, and here in the second, he's been everywhere.
Quick shot there, and it's off target. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Lyles no good. Lakers leading by 13. Outside Rondo. This is to LeBron. Down low. Davis lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Davis has got 10 points here in the second half.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
San Antonio calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Without question. They're giving up too many high percentage looks, a trend that they'd like to reverse.
Forbes, he's checked in for Derek White. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to break down.
No, he's been dominant this quarter. I mean, he's determined to prevent the lead from getting any bigger.
It's Davis on the wing. Kicks it to Schroeder. Rondo against Murray. Free throw line jump shot, and it's good off the back rim and in. 6 points for Rajon Rondo.
And, you know, he's proven to be capable at sinking that mid-range jump shot. Rondo has to be respected from that part of the floor.
Now here's DeRozan. He can't get it to go. Good D by James. Los Angeles leading by 15. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 4 assists in the game. The Spurs have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Now here's James for 3. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lays it up and banks it in. Murray's got 24 points.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
James outside. Pass to Davis. From 11 feet away. And he overshot that one, missing. Spurs trail by 13. Murray the pass to Forbes. Lyles with it. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now here's LeBron. Here's the floater. Shot by Rondo is no good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
LeBron against DeRozan. LeBron passes to Rondo. Count that one. And the Lakers lead by 15.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Rondo against Murray. Pass to Forbes. Pocket 6. Pass to Lyles over Davis. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words what he is able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
First free throw is good. Dion Waiters checked in for the Lakers. And San Antonio also making a switch. Aldridge is checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Spurs trail by 17. Here's Murray up on top. He's guarded by Schroeder. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Dennis Schroeder. First one falls for him. And so Murray nails both of them.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
Schroeder against Murray. And there is a whistle. That goes on Bryn Forbes. That's his first foul. Davis kicks it over to Schroeder. Outside, Davis lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. James has got assist number 8 now on the night. And here is Murray. Aldridge inside. Harrell on him. At the elbow, Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Lakers leading by 18. The pass to Davis. Back to Schroeder. There's the feed to Harrell. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why change it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Yeah, guys, but where was the box out? No excuse letting him roll that freely on the glass.
Now here's Murray. And the dunk by Lyles.
Nice pass. I mean, putting in work on the interior. Gotta love it.
LeBron against DeRozan. And the shot is good. James has got 46 points.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Trying to break that ice-cold streak and finished off by DeRozan.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
LeBron with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. See, Webb, if we lower the draft age back to 18, the league will take a larger role developing high school players. Your thoughts?
Well, I think it could be a safety net. You know, so many kids are vulnerable at this time, and they don't have a system, and that's why everything's kind of been messed up for players trying to figure out what is the correct system. How do I really get immersed? I want to be in the NBA. What is the right way? And I think the younger you are, the more direction that you have, it can only turn out to be a safer process, I would hope.
And getting better pro-level training, too, coaching.
Yeah, pro-level training, pro-level knowledge, pro-level relationships. I think it's a great thing, by the way.
We've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, LeBron James.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. So it's the Spurs now. 14 feet away. DeRozan. That's good. DeRozan's got 5 points in the quarter.
And with that height advantage right there, he had a good, clear look at the basket.
LeBron outside. Pass to Waiters. LeBron trying to free himself up. A second chance effort, and the layup by Waiters. And the Lakers lead by 20.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's DeRozan. That shot missing. Great D that time from Harrell. 1:51 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Aldridge against. against Waiters. He's looking for LeBron and finds it. The shot's good. James has got 50 points.
The biggest fear any opponent has, I mean, watching LeBron go to work inside, I mean, you know what the results are going to be.
Here's Murray. The teardrop falls in. Murray's got 28.
That's just great touch. The teardrop, well, that's all about feel.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by...
Oh, that was something else.
He's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Loads it up for Davis, and Davis throws it down.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Well, this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling.
It's stolen by Schroeder. Trying to get open is Davis, and that one's good. Schroeder.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
That's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
DeRozan with it. He's picked up by James. Pass to Forbes. At the elbow, Murray. Shot clock at 6. Fires from deep. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. Now here's LeBron. Defense right on him. Outside, Davis. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony, this was a win where you guys looked like you were confident and understood that you really can win every time out.
Oh, yeah, for sure. You know, coming into every game, we think we can win each game, and we definitely believe that. And we got to go out there and fight every game, you know, hustle, our energy, our defense, and, you know, we're going to fight for the rest of the season.
Looking good out there right now, Anthony. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Clark, we have a big-time matchup with the big men down low tonight.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, you're going to see both teams double these guys because they're just too hard to handle. Otherwise, they'll have to do their work and make their decisions quickly.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's Murray. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. And growing up about 15 miles south of the Staples Center, DeMar DeRozan idolized Kobe Bryant, Clark, and patterned his game after him.
And you can see evidence of Kobe's game in DeMarcus's game. You think about the footwork, the ability to post up, the moves and counter moves, the balance and strength. I think he owes a lot of that to the Mamba.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, quite a bit of turnover for the Lakers in recent years, guys, from the front office to the coaching staff. I think it's always important for an organization to have a common voice to speak in stereo and have everybody in proper alignment from the top down to the court.
Both free throws good from DeRozan. And as the Lakers have looked to fill positions, Clark, a real affinity for candidates with the Lakers history.
Yeah, you know, that's exactly right. They view it as a family, but here recently, they've expanded their options and have looked outside of past Laker pedigree in terms of filling some key spots, which is part of what you have to do if you're going to move forward and be successful.
Murray against Schroeder. Pass to Lyles. Kicks to Forbes. Harrell against Aldridge. Shot clock at 5. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. From deep. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Murray against Schroeder. Outside, Davis. James in the post. DeRozan defending. Raiders no luck. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. The Lakers beat them last time when these two teams met in Los Angeles.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Forbes. Murray for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And it's the Lakers' ball. James looking it over. Schroeder outside. A floater trying to get open is Davis, and it's finished off inside by Schroeder.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Murray kicks to Lyles. Inside, Aldridge. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, if you're going to foul Aldridge, you've got to make it a hard one because you don't want to give him the and one chance. Boy, the Spurs really like running through LaMarcus Aldridge in the post. I mean, that's an effective way to play offense, especially early before the defense gets set. He gets that deep position, and he puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
Good from Aldridge. And with his skill level, sometimes the sheer strength and size of Aldridge goes overlooked.
Yeah, and he's not afraid or hesitant to play bully ball. I mean, on that block, he gets that body into you and leans into that sweet jump shot of his, and he can make you look bad.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by Anthony Davis. Murray with it. Picked up by Davis. LeBron against DeRozan. Count it.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 1. Passes it to Lyles. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Great D that time from Davis.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
James, the pass to Schroeder. Back to James. And they double up James. Schroeder, left side. They grab their own miss. Harrell, that's good.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Murray outside. The Lakers with the rebound. In the corner, it's James. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And I tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game. And he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Kevin, he said they need a huge effort from their bigs tonight to avoid losing all 4 games this season. He said we can make an impact in the paint and provide a deterrent with our shot blocking, but it's also important we run shooters off of that three-point line. There's a fine balance there. Kevin, we'll see if they can do that tonight. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Obviously, they feel that's the strategy that will earn them the W.
And Kevin, when you're disrupted defensively, especially early on, that can help change the complexion of the rest of the game.
Exactly. I mean, because you're creating turnovers, getting into transition, playing in the open court against a defense that's not set, and hopefully getting some easy points at the other end.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Clark, there's nothing like opening night. Preseason in the rearview mirror. Now the games count for real. Terrific time.
Yeah, exciting for everybody because hope springs eternal for all teams in the league after you get beyond preseason. And the games do count. They start calculating and documenting W's and L's.
And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Lakers second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
Schroeder against Murray. Pass to Aldridge. Feeds to DeRozan. 2 points. That one goes.
Boy, Aldridge commands so much defensive attention. There's bound to be somebody open on every possession, and this time, LaMarcus finds it.
Now here's James. 29 points for him last game against Houston, and that one is good. Schroeder's got his second bucket tonight.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Spurs trail by 7. And here's DeRozan. He had 13 points in the win against Dallas.
And then there was his passing. When he wasn't scoring on his own, he was making plays for his teammates, and they just couldn't figure out how to defend it.
Here's James following the score by DeMar DeRozan. With the teardrop, That shot off. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Rebound the Lakers.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Yep, that one goes.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
DeRozan against James. And DeRozan. Here we go. It's good. DeRozan's got 8 points. Lakers leading by 5. LeBron passes to Harrell. Left side, Davis. Shoots over Lyles. Tries again. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
And it's LeBron James with the rebound.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Schroeder surveying the floor. And there's the defensive 3-second call. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
And the technical free throw is good.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
Lakers passing it around. Lets it go from 14. Great positioning on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Murray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Aldridge can't get it to go.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Schroeder passes to Davis. LeBron outside. Takes it out to Schroeder. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs. DeRozan with it. 8 points for him. Shoots over Schroeder. DeRozan's shot is good. DeRozan's got 10.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And you've heard the saying on Death in Texas. The San Antonio Spurs might be that third thing you can count on.
Yeah, I agree. A model of consistency, and that starts with culture and chemistry and commitment. And they play smart, they play together, and they rarely beat themselves. And that's one of the reasons the Spurs have been one of the greatest pro sports franchises in history over the last 25 years.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Take note of the work they've done on the offensive glass. Guys, they've got a ton of putbacks.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Free throw good, Murray. Mark, we know you have great passion for the game of basketball. Any passions that our fans may not know about?
Yeah, I enjoy golf. I'm an avid reader, as you well know, Kevin. We actually share book titles on occasion. Obviously, food is universal, and there's nothing I turn down. I try to eat certain things in moderation, but I enjoy board games, too. In terms of sports, I'm a fan of football, both college and pro. Enjoy playing golf. and board games and reading probably are what occupy my time.
Now here's LeBron. 6 points for him. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
DeRozan against Waiters. Now here's DeRozan. He's guarded closely. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
San Antonio calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
San Antonio making a switch here. Lights checked in.
Looking now at some numbers from Montrezl Harrell. Good season for him last year. 5th in field goal percentage, and he's a shot blocker as well. Top 20 in that category last season. Great timing and challenges at the rim.
And yeah, he's one of the most efficient scorers in the league for sure. Moves without the ball, avoids taking the bad shots. That's why he was top 5 in field goal percentage last year. Murray, good.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They're leading by 8. Harrell dishes to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Davis. Rebound by Murray.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And, you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
To the inside. Here's Aldridge. Another shot, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles. And Clark, ordinarily quiet by nature, LaMarcus Aldridge has become a more outspoken leader in recent years.
Yeah, and that's a good sign. Sometimes you have to get out of your comfort zone for the good of the team. Aldridge is, by nature, a laid-back, quiet guy, and sometimes that can work against a team. But in his case, he realized that he needed to be more vocal and stepped into doing that.
And that one falls for LaMarcus Aldridge.
You know, players like Aldridge are a little bit of a diminishing breed in the NBA, a master in the low post with all sorts of ways to score in the paint.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Rondo finds James. A 3-ball. That one, no good. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way to the left wing. Teardrop shot, and it's White getting it to go.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Waiters passes to Rondo. LeBron with it. From deep. And Waiters gets it to go on the assist by James. Waiters got his second bucket of the night.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Now here's White. 14 points from him the last game against Dallas.
And he was also a big factor for them defensively. I think he tallied 4 blocks in the game.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Lyles. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rondo against White. Right side Davis. Over Aldridge. Connects on the 17-footer. And it's a 9-point Los Angeles lead.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
Last game for the Lakers, it was a loss to the Rockets. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Dion Waiters is out there with Rajon Rondo. And it's James in at the 3 spot. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Clark, among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like. And this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well. But a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. He brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy when he gets coming downhill at you.
And that one falls for Davis.
And the Spurs, I've heard it said, the most process-oriented team in the league.
Well, that's an understanding of what it takes for them as a small market team to be successful. A good assessment of what they have to do as the San Antonio Spurs to be good. Scouting, coaching, chemistry, all part of that.
And both free throws good for Davis.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And White kicks to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. And James pulls it down.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
White the pass to DeRozan. Inside, Aldridge. And Aldridge slams it in.
And, you know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
It's Davis on the wing. Aldridge is covering. White against Rondo. And they double up LeBron. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Gabe.
And checking out the stats for Aldridge. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Spurs trail by 9. Here's DeRozan, and the layup is good. DeRozan's got 12 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Davis dishes to James. Off target with his three. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Pass to DeRozan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. DeRozan's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, you can see the excitement in DeRozan's eyes when he gets these opportunities. I mean, he's a knockdown threat from there.
Outside Rondo. And the pass to Davis. It's rebounded by Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds in this game. And White kicks to DeRozan. Back to White. Outside DeRozan. From deep. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Hey, watch out now, guys. When he's effective with that three-point shot, I really believe it adds to DeRozan's game. Makes him more effective on his drive.
And DeRozan sends it back. It's Gay on the way. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Now we have a moment to look at how the blocks have been stacking up over the past several months for Aldridge.
We're just not seeing that same fierceness out of him defensively these last few months. He's lost a little bit of that intimidation factor. He's not blocking as many shots, and he's not making the same impact on that end of the floor.
And Davis sends it back.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
White looking around. Passes it to Aldridge. Takes the three. And there's Gay. That's good on the assist by Aldridge.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Walker against Waiters. Outside Rondo. Davis against Aldridge. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got 11 points.
Yeah, you got to respect the awareness level of Rondo. When his teammates have a clean look at the basket, the ball gets there without hesitation.
White against Davis. Aldridge kicks to Walker. Launches it. Kuzma pulls it in. Lakers leading by 3. A go-to scorer's mentality for Kyle Kuzma, Clark. He's got a wide array of shots at his disposal.
Well, I don't know if there's a more versatile scorer as a young player in the league than Kuzma. He's got the turnaround jumper, the sky hook, step backs, drives it aggressively. Boy, he has got a lot in that book bag of his.
The Lakers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Mark, you and I are sitting here watching this game, broadcasting the game. There are a lot of times that the fans can't see how emotionally charged up you are over some of the things you see on the floor, good and bad.
Hey, I love great basketball. Excellent passing, tremendous hustle, creativity on your moves. One of the things that really excites me, though, is to see the ball pop and end up in a three-point shooter's hands, and he's able to knock one down because the crowd is able to follow that ball, and the anticipation just kind of rises as it gets to the designated shooter. I love guys going after rebounds on the offensive glass.
That's a great example about the three-point shot, though, Clark. I love that. It's terrific. Here's Rondo. He doesn't hit that one. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Gay passes to Mills. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Gay. Got it. Good job in the low post. Gay's got 5.
Boy, good instincts and timing on display there from Gay. Excellent anticipation.
Here's James. Pass to Kuzma. A rebound by the Spurs.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Mills.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Rondo passes to LeBron. Outside Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. It's up a 3. No good from LeBron. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-6 run. DeRozan against LeBron. It's DeRozan. Oh, my goodness. What a play.
Well, guys, we've seen DeRozan. He's got tremendous bounce. And when he's airborne, not only is he up high, he's strong while he's in the air, too. Really special.
That one falls. 12 points for LeBron. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
The pass to Gay. Here's Mills. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Dallas. Goes up with a stripe, and another basket for San Antonio.
You know, that's what Mills gives you when he's on the floor, a dangerous shooter who can cause problems for the defense.
Outside Rondo. Charity stripe shot. Nice D from DeRozan. San Antonio leading. And they double up DeRozan. Here's Aldridge. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Aldridge has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Los Angeles Lakers. James outside. Second chance shot. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Kyle Kuzma, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Rajon Rondo. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for the Spurs. That one misses for Davis.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Mills passes to DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
DeRozan still an elite scorer in this league and relentless in attacking the basket.
Schroeder outside. That's tipped. Here's Davis. And it's sent back by Aldridge. Now here's Gay. 17 points for him last game against Dallas. Now here's Mills. He's guarded by Schroeder. Mills dishes to Aldridge. Misses in close.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Caldwell Pope. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. The Spurs with some changes. Trey Lyles checked in for Gay. And it's Bellinelli in for DeMar DeRozan. Lyles kicks to Bellinelli. Mills looking it over. It's Aldridge high post. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the rejection by Harrell. To the middle. Here's Davis. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got his 5th assist in this one. Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. To the paint. And the dunk by LeBron.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell Pope. Love seeing that.
Spurs trail by 3. David struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Cuts it by. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Boy, a fantastic job by Aldridge to lay into that defender on the screen.
And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. And he banks in the layup. Bellinelli's got his first bucket of the night.
Bellinelli doing a nice job getting to the right spot in these transition situations.
Davis, the pass to LeBron. Tries from 10, and again it's the Lakers.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Passes it to Forbes. Now Lyles. It's Aldridge high post. Harrell on him. 4 on the shot clock. Fades back. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Morris is checked in. Medu, he's checked in for the Spurs. Murray comes in for Patty Mills. Schroeder against Murray. Pulls from the top of the key. And it's Schroeder missing.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Lakers lead by 1. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. AD, you see how they're playing you in the first half. What's the adjustment going to be?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
I have never heard anyone say it starts in warm-ups until now. Thanks, AD. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They put together some nice offensive stretches and at one point led by as many as 10. And it was a 9-point lead for them as they finished the first quarter. Heading into the second quarter, the wheels started to fall off the cart as they were outscored by a healthy margin, but were still able to limp into halftime nursing a 1-point lead. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I love the way they're pushing the tempo, beating the defense down the floor, filling the lanes, finishing with authority, Ernie, getting to the rim and finishing hard.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. Looked like they were building confidence, and then boom, turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way too many good looks.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. A fantastic game from DeMar DeRozan so far.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. We've got DeRozan. Wiles out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's DeJounte Murray. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Schroeder passes to Harrell. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Just 5 on the clock. Fires it up. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6.
That shot was made possible by the work of Anthony Davis.
Murray against Schroeder. Murray outside. Down low. Here's Aldridge. That shot off. Great D that time from Harrell. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Lakers leading by 3. Pass to Davis. Back to LeBron. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Los Angeles shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Davis. Second half just getting started, about a minute played. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. It's a 5-point game. Takes the elbow jumper and trains it. DeRozan's got 23 points.
You know, in these particular plays, guys, DeRozan really excellent at taking what he sees in these situations.
Harrell finds James. Here's Davis. Shoots over Lyles. It's hauled in by Lyles. Schroeder against Murray. Pass to DeRozan. To the middle, looking to get back on track here. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The defense has to be smarter in how they guard Aldridge. He's very creative on offense.
The Spurs have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. Good from Aldridge. No good on the second free throw. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Waiters. Buries it down low. Waiters got 7 points.
And look, he's not the best athlete, but he's able to create the space he needs to operate.
DeRozan against James. And stolen by James. To the inside. Schroeder. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. And it's a 6-point Laker lead.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
And the GOAT conversation. LeBron has said his motivation is to surpass Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Ray, what do you think he needs to do to bolster his case?
I think for the naysayers, the obvious answer is more rings. You look at the other numbers, including those 8 consecutive finals appearances, LeBron is in the discussion.
Raiders no luck. Spurs trail by 4. And Forbes has it in the corner. Over Waiters. And that one goes long. Lakers have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. LeBron passes to Waiters. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Waiters got 4 points now in the quarter. Murray against Schroeder. Murray kicks to Lyles. Now the pass to Aldridge. AT that time from Harrell. Lakers leading by 6. Waiters outside. Outside for Davis. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. He dishes it to LeBron. Loads it up for Davis. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Fades. Unable to get that one. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And James throws it down.
LeBron James throwing it down is a thing of beauty. An incredible athlete who makes dunking look as easy as it can look.
Passes to Aldridge. A fader. And that one good. Aldridge has got 14 points for the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
James, the pass to Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Outside DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
James, the pass to Davis. To the paint, Harrell takes it off the glass. He's got 8.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now Lyles. Murray outside. It's over Schroeder. Aldridge dishes to Forbes. Fires the three. Lyles no good. Lakers leading by 8. Davis in the corner. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder. Schroeder's got 6 assists here tonight.
And the soft jump shot there of Davis. You got to respect his perimeter game.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Dennis Schroeder. San Antonio also making some changes. Gay comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's White in for Bryn Forbes. Murray right side. Basket counts. Murray's got 6.
Tell you what, guys, you've got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Pass to Harrell. Back to Rondo. White against Waiters. 5 on the clock. Over White. Bank shot. No good. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 9 points. Inside. Deflects the pass. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Rajon Rondo.
Well, Rudy Gay is a multi-talented and gifted athlete. I mean, he's an excellent shooter, a versatile defender, and continues to play at a high level.
That's good from Rudy Gay. Rudy Gay hits them both. And here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. To the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And wow, you just have to love the motor on Montrezl Harrell when he's on the floor. Great on the glass, and he just plays with such a fire.
The first free throw is good. And with Harrell, you can see how his energy spreads to the rest of the team.
Reminds me a bit of what Fareed used to bring to teams. Harrell is also undersized, but boy, he makes up for it in so many ways.
Medu, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And both free throws good for Harrell.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Gay with it. He has 7. Over Harrell. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Gay.
Rudy Gay's always had that shot in his bag. Lethal from mid-range.
Kuzma outside. Raiders against White. Here's Davis, drilled from 11 feet out. Davis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Here's White. A rebound by the Lakers. Harrell's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kuzma passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Here's Murray. 6 points for him. Outside, White. Pass to Medu. Spurs working the ball around now. Offensive rebound. Outside for Murray. Outside, White. 5 to shoot. Drops in the layup for 2.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Rondo passes to Harrell. Now here is Davis. Outside for Rondo. The pass to Waiters. Harrell dishes to Waiters. From outside, off the mark.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
White, good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Spurs trail by 7. It's stolen by Davis. Rondo passes to Waiters. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Pass to Murray. Back to White. Pass to Medu. Lays it up and banks it in.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Waiters outside. He kicks it to Rondo. Got a piece of it.
Murray is tireless on the defensive end, and you don't want this guy guarding you because he's so pesky. What a rejection.
Here's Gay. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Los Angeles.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Morris is checked in for Davis. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Bellinelli's checked in. There's 1:40 left to play here in the third. Rondo passes to Waiters. Ball's not loose. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
Rondo against Murray. He gets that one. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Outside Rondo. Pass to Harrell. San Antonio with the rebound. Gay's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Waiters gets a wide open look and a miss there on the triple. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. 4-point game. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And there's the pass to Kuzma. An easy 2 points on the layup. Kuzma's got his first points of the night.
Guys, we can attribute that to all hustle from the Flint, Michigan native there, Kyle Kuzma. Excellent activity leading to that offensive board.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. His performance that quarter has earned him a double-double. Seems like he's been everywhere in this game. Right back after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there for him.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Harrell is out there with Markieff Morris, and it's Kuzma in at the small forward. That's the Laker 5. Gay. Rebound by Harrell. Harrell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Loads it up there for Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely sleepy.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
DeJounte Murray played just 1 season at the University of Washington. He grew up in Seattle and went to Rainier Beach High School. It's actually the same high school that produced Jamal Crawford, and as a matter of fact, a lot of good players have come out of the Emerald City.
Throw good, Murray. And in Seattle, Murray recognized from a young age as a potential pro.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you can identify those specially talented players, and his nickname was Baby Boy. And how about this, Kevin? Jamal Crawford has mentored DeJounte since the 6th grade. Those guys have exchanged text messages throughout that time. Jay Crossover, one of my favorites, on and off the court in the league, really has helped keep Murray on the right track.
Lakers leading by 4. James in the post. Bellinelli is covering. Yep, that one goes in there. And that's now 20 points for LeBron.
So special and exciting to watch greatness. LeBron James tonight playing at the highest level.
Gay inside. Morris is there. Gay can't hit.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And LeBron throws it down.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
Greg, you can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Passes it to Medu. Bellinelli with it. Pass to Medu. Clock at 6. Murray against Harrell. San Antonio again missing. The Lakers have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's Schroeder. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Marco Bellinelli picks one up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
First free throw is good. A different look now for San Antonio. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Gay. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. And both free throws good for Harrell. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Aldridge kicks to Forbes. Pass to Medu. Murray outside. Shot clock at 5. With some arc, and it's good on the way up.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime? Much more effective here in the second half.
Now the pass to Schroeder. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Boy, DeRozan is a treat to watch. This guy is athletic, and he throws down some monster dunks. This dude is sick at the rim.
James against DeRozan, and they double up LeBron. It's stolen by DeRozan. Here's Forbes, and he lays it straight in.
Boy, Forbes showing you some quick-footedness there. Nice instincts.
And here's Caldwell Pope. He brings it up for the Lakers. Morris outside. Dishes it to Schroeder. Fumbled by Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Murray surveying the D. Passes to DeRozan. A baseline J, and James pulls it down. Lakers leading by 6. Schroeder, left side, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Schroeder against Murray. Here's the floater. Just 4 to shoot. Aldridge. No good that time. Good work defensively by Morris. Lakers have gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Here's Caldwell Pope, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against San Antonio.
Yeah, you got to be careful how you defend Caldwell Pope, because he's got great speed and he knows how to use it to draw contact.
And he makes the first.
Kentavious Caldwell Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
Lyles checked in for Medu. And Caldwell Pope drops them both. Spurs trail by 10. Murray outside.